Yo, this is King Earner coming to you guys live and direct. I got that honorable honey. Listen to me. That honey that you put in your system, you take the beginning of the week and it's going to last you all week. And guess what? You're going to be able to do a lot of things correctly. Mainly moving your bowels. You're full of S. So, you got to get that out your system. But, and those that have diabetes and high blood pressure, you don't got to worry about this. This going to honor your life. Now, we're going to speak on some honor today. This is a coffee type day. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no really nothing that we're going to drink no tea to because we're not women here. We're men. I want to speak on something today. I was up last night. I was thinking. I had stuff on my mind. I'm like, wow. I'm seeing all these rappers getting cuffed and stuffed. Heard about Young Ma getting cuffed and stuffed. A few other people, And I don't really like to speak on every topic, but I really like to get people to understand what's about to happen in a lot of these situations. Restored Casanova's honor back. That's 2 times. Felt like the paperwork that kitten GQ Casanova had put out was not of honor because it wasn't from a transcript of trial. So many people doing so many gimmicks. It's like, I got to give people the benefit of the doubt. I can't just go off and calling people a rat when the person don't have a statement or a real statement against them signed from them or get on the stand. Or police speaking on documents of that person telling. Today, I feel like Desiree Perez will save Casanova. The reason why she will save him is because she does work for Rock Nation. Now, a lot of people are going to say, oh man, that rat lady, da 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 da. Her past things and her being hired has nothing to do with what she's doing. But let me give you the understanding of a strategic move by Jay-Z. The mob would do certain things. It's just that this mob, honestly, to be truthfully, they don't have a reason to indulge in street activity. They don't have a reason for it. So you have individuals who would take their time and set and put people in places and back up off of it like, I'm just running a business. I don't think that Casanova has a reason to tell just from his verbal, thing that he gave before he went to jail. It was more or less an understanding that watch who you're around. Make sure that you get an understanding that the people that you are around are not into street activity. It's giving me an understanding that it's a possibility you didn't do anything. And there's a possibility that a bunch of his co-defendants will stand up on whatever they're allegedly being charged with, even if they're not guilty, even if they're innocent. Because at the end of the day, it's like the meal ticket is there. I mean, if they're smart, it makes sense. I mean, I don't understand anything different. But why is Desiree Perez so dishonorable? How do you guys feel? I feel like she's a rat to the highest degree. I feel like her position is a job. She has connections with people that can get you out of prison. And if individuals choose to deal with her and they work there, it does make them associates of a rat. Now, I know some of you mutts out there that deal with rats for less than probably $5,000 and $10,000. You're just kicking with a guy to get a stack or two. You'll get whatever you want to. And then once he doesn't do right by you, he or she, you go into, oh, that person is a rat. What does that make you? because I'm into getting an understanding. And I like the people to know who I am as a person. That's why all my dirt and trash is out there. It's just so happened my dirt and trash does not consist of being a rat, a pervert, or a rapist. So at the end of the day, I'm going to always be honored and I'll never have to hide. But you guys, you throw your rocks and you hide your hands. But you guys, you take your time and you specifically pick out who you want to honor as a rat. Me, you can't put that on my record here. Because even the rats that I don't mention here, they know personally, I don't carry it like that. Don't say anything to me. You have to be real strategic of how you come to me. Because at the end of the day, I'm not going to honor a rat. But if you got time for confessions and you got time to kind of persuade and give an understanding to the youngins, I deal with it. Because let's not forget the goal here. This ain't for the buck. This ain't for the glorification of, oh, I snatched, or I done this, or this is dishonor. This is for the glorification and understanding that a youngin somewhere can make a better decision and not dealing with a rat and not becoming one by reserving their rights. A lot of people, they be in my DMs, they be all over the gram, kill all rats. Not physically. We got to kill them mentally. Mentally, to get them to get the same understanding that we got after doing time in prison for a long time. And you know what that is? I can't take it no more. How many people been in jail and be like, I can't take it no more? But you go back and you take it even easier as you go back and back and back as you continue to recycle that crime, because there's two aspects of recycling crime. One is the individual we don't honor. That's Section A of Stop Recycling Crime. The individual who gets arrested, never serves a punishment, never gets an understanding of what he or she done wrong, and is able to tell the police that person done it, and they're able to continue to go in, out, out, out. That's recycling. Then you got Section B, individuals such as myself that been in and out of jail all my life, never told on nothing, but understood the punishment after getting the time and saying, look, that ain't me no more, I'm off of that. But if I was to ever be accused or lied on about a crime, boom, I understand the rules, the laws, and the honor. But guess what? That civilian don't. And 9 times out of 10, those Desiree Perez's, the ones that's in the mix, related or they in love with somebody that's all way in, they gonna tell. Yeah, no, listen to me. Very few women carry it like that. You know why? The era of them is really gone. But I will say this, they are 100 times more sturdy than a lot of you men. They are stronger and they don't do a lot of crying. Once they know their situation, they stand down. But y'all, you're crying from a different part of your mindset. So you're not crying from the worryation of just these people putting you away based off lies. You're crying because you can't do the time. There's a difference. You can't. Most women allow you to know that because you'll see their children and the responsibilities that they will be leaving behind. Start getting a mindset. Start getting a brain. A lot of people doing a lot of drugs, and I don't do no looking down on nobody. I done been there myself. But at the end of the day, we got to get an understanding that too much of that nonsense clouds your minds. You got dudes getting locked up off of Xannies. Dudes pints sipping them. And they'll get in front of them people and answer questions and sign a statement that they never spoke on. So we got to start getting the youngest to understand about reserving their rights. They say, King Gurna, why is this blown? Why is it everywhere? Why is everybody honor your life? Honor this, honor that. I'm going to tell you why. It's coming from an individual who don't look down on them. It's coming from an individual who actually understands, but gives a clear understanding that that drug dealer in this time and on that corner with that big vehicle with all the money will eventually lock you up, because it's very few that have that honor in their veins. We got to start understanding that. These guys are laying bid with just about anybody for $1. Jay-Z, when you hear his name, what does it speak? Dollar. So why wouldn't he put Perez in play? Because he knows his dollar is protected. And he know damn well she ain't gonna mess up. They're on her. They're on her. They're gonna always watch her. But guess what? She has become one of them. When she has become one of them, it's not looked at to them or others in the higher ups as a rat or any of that that has to do with dishonor, because the coin is in play. Once y'all start getting the understanding that the coin rules those who are weak, not those who are meek, those who are humble, it don't rule us. We can have 100 million a day and tomorrow have $5 and we're still going to be the same individuals. But that's not everybody, youngin'. That's not everybody. These dudes are doing it for a lesser coin. They're not coming with extortion. They'll take a couple pennies from these rats just to get a few works today. Yeah, they'll sell their souls. You'll see individuals doing things they don't usually do because the drug controls. You have to be strong in order just to be, I ain't with all the other stuff. Just want to get high. It's not many going to do that. Many are going to chase the buck down and not get an understanding, damn, maybe I need to chill, back up off of it for a minute, come back to it, revisit it, and don't come as hard. We understand some of you guys got physical pain. We understand some of you guys got a lot of mental pain. But youngin' King Ernest here to tell you, none of that pain goes away no matter how much you get on. You might be going through something. You might be going through something tremendously horrible. And guess what? You think the groove is going to knock it out. And I'm telling you it's not. It comes right back. Right back. Now, I ain't saying your medical marijuana ain't good for you. But I am saying you abusing the medicals of anything will destroy the mindset. And guess what? Like me, you'll have to get back your thought process, your feeling process, your senses. All those things will have to come back in play when you already built those things. Back up off of it now and get an understanding. I'm King Gerner from the Honor Your Life campaign. I can speak on all these elements from the community because the Lock said it best. They said they were the streets, right? Well, I am that concrete. I've been there, and guess what? I gotta be truthful. 20 years ago, you would never hear me have said, nah. But after going to the feds, losing my whole damn near immediate family, and being in there, having to depend on people to get me out of the way, even though I've learned how to live off the land, wherever I'm at, it's still not a thing that you want to do when you got responsibilities in place, children, etc., bills, and houses, and things that you know that if you stay in there, you may lose, that you earned legally, or whichever way you carried it. You doing the time expels everything that they're saying about you, because guess what? You're wiping away your wrong. No matter if it's still in them documents that you got locked up and you done this time and they can see that you got a felony, you got to create your own. You got to create your own lane. Start off strong and don't end up weak. Go slow, pace yourself. I'm King Gerner from the Honor Your Life campaign. This whole situation with all the rappers getting cuffed and stuffed and being lied on, and CEOs, people are presidents that have worked with law enforcement, is just showing you that it's not there anymore. It's not there. So if you don't plan on being a rat, I'm giving you an understanding you're about to lose. And even they lose. You know why? Because it's like a Band-Aid healing, over top of a wound. And you keep that Band-Aid on too long, and the moist of it keeps that scab open, right? If you'd took it off, boom, 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 put a little sea moss gel on it, it would have begun to scab and have been healed. But you slowed up the process. Well, you rats, you're slowing up your process because at the end of the day, it's still only one way. And that's the same for everyone. Death or jail. It's just your name will never live with honor. It's a difference. Make sure y'all tune all the way in. Make sure y'all get back and play. My demographics on YouTube was off. Nobody was seeing me. Honorable Flip hit me and said, listen, I know what's going on, and while your comments and stuff on, go in your joint and organize. Erna, what are you doing here? It touches everybody. And guess what? That's what I'm going to continue to do. Y'all make sure that y'all tune in. I got an honorable intro coming on that's going to be on the front of these videos. That's going to have a lot of substance to it, man. Don't be a William O'Neill. Don't be a William O'Neill. You know what you need to be? You. And I guarantee you that the real you is going to have things in order, and you're going to be responsible about you. No matter what you do, how you do it, how long you've been on it, how far you've been far, if it's just giving up money and spending it, whatever the case may be, you're going to get through that, and you're not going to be there soon, very soon. You're going to get to where you need to be. King Erna, live and direct.